Hi everyone, nice to see you. So today I'm going to show you another Zelos today, the Zelos Aurora Damascus. I normally don't care too much about packaging, but I do have to make an exception with these new leather rolls. Yeah, synthetic leather rolls that Zelos has been putting out because these are just awesome when it comes to traveling. I really like them, and yeah, just a little shout out to Elchan and the team to making this this way for, again, the boxes that they had before. They were okay, they were fine. The metal boxes I wasn't crazy on it. The other ones were fine. The travel were also cool, but yeah, whatever. Jumping into the video, the Zelos Aurora Damascus Meteorite. Important to note, this one is a mod. This one is something that I've changed on my own because I found the original hands to be a little bit too thin for my taste. So I just sourced different ones, more chunky ones, had them relumed, and I do think that they work beautifully with this watch. It's really took it to a different level, and yeah, I'm very happy with it. So quick spec check on everything. We're talking about contained watch of 38 millimeters diameter, 46 millimeter lug to lug, 20 millimeter lug width, and 12 millimeters height with a flat crystal. So you're not going to see the usual domed sapphire that you often see in Zelos watches. It is powered by a Miyota 9039 movement, which beats at 28K and can give you 38 or 40 hours of power reserve. Can't quite remember. Who really cares that much about that? The two things that are important about this one is that it's also a screw-down crown that allows it to have 200 meters of water resistance, and it is an anti-magnetic case, which is nice to have, I guess. You can see that there on the dial as well. 200 meters anti-magnetic and the Zelos printed logo. So with that out of the way, let's talk of the watch. First of all, I do love a Damascus watch. I even had the Hammerhead Damascus, but yeah, I just couldn't pull it off. It was just too big. So when Zelos announced that they were launching this one, I was super happy because I do like the combo. And in comparison to the other Hammerhead, I believe that this one is a step up because, number one, the crown is also Damascus. This wasn't the case with the Hammerhead. The buckle is also Damascus, which was also not the case with the Hammerhead. The chapter ring is black. In the Hammerhead it was white, and I also believe that that's just not a great look. But the other one was also looking great, don't get me wrong. It definitely had a little bit more real estate to showcase that beautiful Damascus, so they had some things going down for the Hammerhead. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying that I do believe that this one is better. It also has like those little pops of color with the water resistance and with the second hand there, and that beautiful Meteorite dial. This one is probably the best one I've seen from Zelos yet. I don't know if I just got lucky, but I've seen pictures from other watches, from other Auroras, and they are all on the same level. So I don't know what's changed there. But yeah, applied indexes, but on a slab dial, so it allows for the sandwich lume for the minute indexes, except for the 12, 3, 6, and 9. And the chapter ring is recessed. Now, this is something that I've mentioned from time to time, and that is that I like it when the chapter rings are above the dial. But on this particular case, for whatever reason, I like it. I think that it just plays very well with the sandwich. I think that it plays very well with the applied indexes. I think that it really gives it some depth that otherwise I'm not sure it would have been working the same way. And that's pretty much it. This watch is a stunner, and if you get lucky, you can get those beautiful patterns here and there. If you don't get lucky, like for example, let's say that the watch was only like this. Yeah, okay, it's fine, it's nice, it's still Damascus, but I do believe that the stars, the waves, more waves, the stars, the halo there are just the thing that really makes a Damascus pop. So I can't complain about mine. I have the twin stars, the black star, the light star, the halo for the little angel, Yeah, those little details. So not complaining at all. These bottom locks are a little bit more boring, but it more than makes up for the rest. Probably one of the best ones that I've seen, but I've seen some other cool cases. So I'm not going to be as daring as to say that this is the best Zelos I've ever seen. Now, this hasn't been crazily well received. By the way, wrist check the Makeup Burgundy, mostly because of the size, which I can understand, but I don't mind because to me 38 millimeters is a perfect size, especially for a field watch, which should be a little bit more smaller, yeah, than what you normally get. Whoa, what happened there? I was playing with straps before starting the video, and seems like I didn't get it right. That was a lucky thing that it just happened on the table and not on the floor. Oof. Okay, so what I was telling you, yeah, it wasn't crazily well received. By the way, here under the straps, you can also see more patterns. Sometimes your stars or yeah, your more interesting things are hidden. So maybe consider a strap change if this is the case. But yeah, a lot of people have said, if this was 42 millimeter, I would be all over it. Okay, I can definitely understand that. And again, the fact that it's Damascus means that the bigger the case is, the more you can showcase it. So I'm not faulting them for it. I totally get it. I would probably even get one for myself if I would be honest. But I think that 38 is just great. This is how it looks on my 6.5 inch wrist or 16.5 centimeter wrist, which again, it's just a perfect fit. It's very sporty. You can't definitely say that this is a elegant watch by any means, but yeah, for a casual outfit, I think that this is just perfect. You put on some shorts, some t-shirt, and then you just go have some beers on a Biergarten, as they call them here in Germany, or yeah, just anywhere that you want to go. Also, and this is something that I'm not super sure about, but I'm curious, I'm not eager to try it out, but I'm curious to try it out. I read that you can re-etch Damascus, like with household assets. So if at any point you do get a scuff or a scratch or whatever, I believe that you could be able to re-etch the Damascus pattern. And I can imagine that that can give it a lot of personality because it's not going to look like such an ugly dent if it still keeps those cool lines and waves. By the way, here's the case back. Only 250 of this made, the Aurora, based on an exploration ship that, as the name indicates, it's also called the Aurora, but I don't really have that much information about it. Now, the strap. The strap is very comfy. It is very nice. It's FKM. Some people have complained that it's a little bit too short, and I can definitely see that for bigger wrists, but as I don't have a bigger wrist, I cannot complain. Nevertheless, this watch is a strap monster. If I do have something to say negative about it, is that it has such a tight tolerance to allow to that short lug to lug that sometimes putting in some straps can be a nightmare. Even, the factory strap, as you've seen, can, allow some issues. Now, this watch is definitely a strap monster. It is very flexible. You can put it in on some brown leather and it's going to look good. I'm going to do it quickly because otherwise the video is going to be very long. But yeah, looks great. If you put it on a black strap, it looks great. If you put it on black leather, also very cool. Maybe a little bit more elegant, but yeah. And if you can source one of these ones, which is another rubber strap, which is actually designed for the for the moon swatch, then you can just get this very cool modern look. Really like this combo. The only thing is that this one is also a pain to put in because they don't have any quick release pins. So yeah, it takes some effort. Or even on a canvas, on an olive canvas strap, to give it a little bit more of that field vibe. It can definitely give the watch a different feel. So again, it's a very versatile watch. I don't know if it's the gray, I don't know if it's the Damascus, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely a cool watch to just, yeah, change straps every now and then, keep it fresh, keep it nice. And also, some people have asked me about this one. How's the Lume, especially with those mod hands? And yeah, you can tell me for yourself. I think that it's a really, really good job. It just matches perfectly. Yeah, the C3 for indexes and hands, the BGW9 for the chapter ring. No Lume on the signed crown though, which is something that Zelos, yeah, is known for. But yeah, not going to fault them for that. But yeah, this is the Zelos Aurora Damascus. As mentioned, it hasn't become very popular afterwards, which means that you can get some below list price offerings, which, considering this is a limited special edition, it's not something that you see that often. If you consider the other Damascus offerings, this is probably one of the exceptions. So if you're on the fence, I would suggest you to try it out. But as mentioned, these are modded hands. I'm going to leave a link in the description of the official page of the watch so you can see what I mean with the skinny hands. But that's it. I hope you guys liked it, and as always, have a beautiful day.